Good Sunday morning, Sunset Youth. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm looking forward to seeing all your smiling faces tonight as we experiment with virtual teen time using the Zoom app. Since we've been quarantined for about a week now, had a lot of time to think. I've been reading a daily devotional, and this one really stuck out to me, and I wanted to share it with you. Especially with what we've been dealing with coronavirus and this concept of social distancing. I'll be honest, it's been a challenge to navigate youth ministry and being a youth minister, all while keeping distance from everyone. It doesn't work together very well, but we're figuring it out. And this scripture that I read and this Devo that I read really started me thinking a bit differently about things. So hopefully it does for you as well. In the book of Colossians, chapter 1, verses 28 and 29, Paul says this: "So we tell others about Christ, warning everyone and teaching everyone with all the wisdom God has given us. We want to present them to God, perfect in their relationship to Christ. That's why I work and struggle so hard, depending on Christ's mighty power that works within me." Now, towards the end of the book of Colossians in chapter 4, Paul informs his readers that he's currently serving prison time. Now, picture yourself in his first century living conditions. No electric lights, no flushing toilets, no gas furnace, no queen-size mattress. It's dingy, dreary, smelly, bug-infested, cold. And to pass the time, well, there's nothing to pass the time. There's no telephone, no radio, no prison library, no TV, no Netflix, no internet, no TikTok, no Snapchat. It sounds miserable, doesn't it? And certainly in this situation, ministry to others, well, it would seem impossible. Not for Paul, though. His love for Christ and desire to spread the gospel didn't stop at the jailhouse door. Even while in prison, he could write and challenge others to grow in their faith. Paul desired to present everyone complete in Christ. What a fantastic goal! Yet he went on to say that his work for God wasn't a casual pursuit. It was a struggle. It was labor. But the key was that Paul's source of strength was Christ's energy. In verse 29, it says, "That works within me." As a result, God's energy gave Paul ideas. It opened doors, even in a dingy jail cell. Have you ever been in a place that seemed so dark that you wouldn't be able to witness for Jesus? Perhaps at your school, maybe a certain class, maybe around certain members of your family, sports team. Maybe it's being stuck at home, not being able to go anywhere. Looking at Paul's situation reminds us that regardless of what we're going through, regardless of where we find ourselves, Christ can demonstrate his love through us. The call is universal. The rewards are truly great. All it takes is his energy and a willingness to let his love compel us. So I want to leave you with a couple of questions just to ponder over. If Paul had waited for his circumstances to improve, so he's not in jail, he would have missed some major ministry opportunities. So my question is this: what situations in your life do you consider obstacles to fruitful ministry? Are they really obstacles? Or might they be opportunities to adjust your perceptions and increase your faith? Can you think of some new and more fruitful ways to share your faith? What situations has God placed you in that may seem too dark for sharing Christ, yet could have great potential if you use Christ's energy? Think of situations that you're involved in that seem ministry impossible. And I urge you this week, pray to be shown how to present Christ effectively in that situation.